With respect, sir, don't you think this search will be easier in the daylight?
Indeed, sir, it may be, but one night is all that is required for a slave to be relocated. I must do what I can. Good evening. As you may know, we are here looking for some runaway property. This institute has been rumored to be housing such property. When we do find the property, those responsible for hiding it will be fined and possibly imprisoned. However, should any of you cooperate, we will be lenient towards you. Perhaps even let you off the hook.
I don't know what you heard, but I can assure you that we are hiding nothing.
Then we won't mind, sir, if I search this room.
Help yourself.
Are you hiding any slaves, boy?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I'm sure.
Okay.
Thomas.
I thought you might be down here.
Yeah, well, trains are about the only thing I enjoy from the north.
Why is that?
Trains are magnificent machines. When I come down here every so often and see one go by, their speed and power it never ceases to amaze me. And just looking down the train track, isn't that a pleasurable feeling?
I think I can kind of get a feel for what you're saying.
And the idea of a sure path. The train always knows where it's going. And that's comforting.
Well, you could say that's the North. We are progressive, we're moving forward, and we're going to do everything we can to do that.
In all seriousness, do you really think the northern way of life is God's calling for us?
Honestly, I haven't really thought much about it.
Well, I understand. I just wish God's calling would be a little clearer sometimes. In fact, that's the reason I came down here, because I feel bad about lying.
Lying to the slave catcher last night?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this case of lying is easily justifiable. I mean, take Rahab, for instance. She lied to protect God's people and was then rewarded for it, but because of her faith.
But Rahab was lying in a pagan city that God was going to destroy. We lied to our Christian brothers and defied Christian authority.
I would hesitate to call them Christian brothers if you want to judge them based on their actions. But honestly, when it comes down to it, with this new law the federal government's put in place, forcing us to return slaves to their owners down in the South, I can't see myself following those rules. And by you even protecting this man now, you're defying the federal government.
I thought it was the right thing to do, but I didn't expect this level of civil disobedience. I don't know. My conscience is really torn.
Does that mean you're not going to be able to go tonight?
No, I'll go. I'll keep my word. But I'm not so sure if it's God's calling for me right now. That's all I'm trying to convey.
No, I understand. That makes sense. Well, hey, it's almost time for dinner. We should head up to campus. The others are waiting for us.
It's unlocked.
You guys wait here.
Where's the pastor?
Pastor, sir, is in for interrogation. You know, I really did not expect such behavior from young gentlemen such as yourselves, especially you, sir, a young gentleman of the South. Never thought, sir, that you'd put so much energy into all of this for another man's property. That'll be you, boy, if you don't hand that slave over right now.
Go.
Day by day, we are headed for the unknown. How things are going to work out, we cannot tell, but we have to go forward and try to make the best of what comes. We have to take the first step or the second step. We cannot see very far, but we can see that far. It takes courage to take the first step or the next step, but we should take it hopefully and faithfully, and in the confidence that as we go on, things will work out so that we can keep on.
Thomas, Paul, welcome. Good morning. Paul, how are you?
My head hurts a little bit, but otherwise, I'm fine.
I'm sorry about Stephen. You tried. We must trust in God's mysterious ways.
I know. I know God hasn't forgotten Stephen, or any of the other slaves for that matter, but neither will I.
Good. Good. I believe you will.